What are the 3 classic gentlemen's fragrances that should be in every man's collection? Find out what they are coming up next. Welcome back, everybody, to Joel the Nose here, beautiful Osme Perfumery, the premier niche boutique located in Wynwood section. And of course, you're used to guys seeing the beautiful view behind me here. And behind me today, I have picked out 3 classic men's fragrances. I consider these what I would say gentlemen's fragrances. These are classic. They smell classic. This is something that when you want to maybe smell a little bit more distinguished, not as young, going to be a little bit more polished. Every one of these 3 that I'm going to talk about today, I think should be in your collection if you are a niche fragrance collector. At the very least 1 or 2 of them, but I really suggest all 3 should be in your collection. Let me start out going 3, 2, 1, which was, I'm going to start out with the very first niche fragrance bottle that I ever bought, and that is 8 and Bob, the original. 8 and Bob, why is this in here? I mean, this is, if you like that kind of fresh, it's got that grapefruit smell, it's very clean. This is right out of the shower. I'll say even my 19-year-old son wears this. This is his favorite fragrance. He wears this all the time. It works very well with him, with the girls his age, so it's not just an older man's fragrance. Totally wearable, even as a teenager. But for those of you who have not heard the story, of course, this is the JFK perfume. All you have to do is listen when people come in. A lot of times I'll be sitting here kind of milling around on any given day in Osme, and somebody will come in and say, do you guys have that JFK perfume? Look it up the story if you don't know it. JFK originally discovered this from a small perfume maker in France when he was traveling there long before he was a politician. And he brought it back to the United States, had it mailed back, introduced it to all his movie star friends. The rest is history. 8 and Bob, the original. It is an absolute can't miss, no-brainer, gotta be in your collection. Next, the other house was French, of course, 8 and Bob. This is the epitome of classic British perfumery from Floris, London, number 89. Number 89 to me is, so 8 and Bob is a classic fresh scent. This is the classic fougere. If you like that barbershop fougere with a little bit of a green element to it, so it's very fresh, great to wear right now during the summertime. It's like a burst of just fresh, clean energy. And number 89, this has been around for many years. One of the older niche fragrances, actually, as far as when niche fragrances started coming out more than 20, 30 years ago. And number 89, again, from Floris. This is like British royalty in a bottle. If you want to smell that classic European men's, scent, number 89 is going to do it for you every time. Needs to be in your collection again, just like 8 and Bob. Check it out, wear it. And that's going to put me to my number 1 fragrance. And this is, again, we're going to go back to the British for, you can see there, Ormond Man from Ormond Jane. Oh boy, this has got pepper, it's spicy, it's got juniper, it's actually got a touch of oud in there. So this has got a great, wonderful, versatile mix of both fresh, spicy elements, but grounded with that kind of, just sexy oud. And it is, to me, James Bond in a bottle. If you want to smell debonair, you want to smell different, you want to smell classic, you want to smell successful, you want to walk in with a nice watch and a suit, this is the fragrance to do it with, Ormond Man. It is one of their all-time classics from this house, Ormond Jane. Again, the British niche house. And in fact, I'm going to put it on my skin right now just so you guys can see, get my genuine reaction. I love this. I kind of rediscovered this. I hadn't smelled it or worn it in quite a while, probably over a year. And this past weekend, when I was just going through some of the Ormond Jane fragrances that I hadn't looked at in a while and smelled in a while, I remembered Ormond Jane, and it is one of the earlier fragrances in my collection. It really is, if you're starting out with Ormond Jane and you don't know this house, get to know it. They use maybe some of the best alcohol on the market, and they also have very good prices. So a lot of their fragrances, including this one, for a 50 ml bottle, you can get it for about $150. So, you know, check that out if you want to be into the niche fragrance, the British niche fragrance that's going to get you at a good price point. So there you have it, my top 3 classic men's fragrances. They're going to make you smell classic, timeless, elegant, debonair, British, French, beautiful. The girls love it. The dudes are going to respect you for it. You're going to make an impression in a meeting, at a sales meeting, at a board meeting, at a conference meeting, at whatever it is, a team meeting among your colleagues, whatever it is, any of these fragrances are going to do the trick. Great versatile fragrances for the summer also and for the warm weather. So all 3 of them, highly suggest adding them to your collection. Thanks guys for watching. I'll be back soon with another video. Peace, love, and perfumes.